is Meredith, and this is my photo essay representation. My overall theme is basically um, defining the not so norms and norms of society, which basically implies, what society thinks is okay and what society kind of thinks is not okay, or maybe offensive or sensitive to some people. This is my poster board with all 20 images. A lot of them are basically, they kind of vary in what the meaning is, and some of them have similar meanings. But this first image right here is my sisters. My sister's getting married tomorrow, and so they had a little bridesmaid kind of thing. In the image, it kind of shows, just a lot of feminine, it's really feminine themed throughout the picture. I picked it because if you look at the bride's side of the wedding or the groom's side of the wedding, it's basically very gender specified as to what they do and what the other people do. This picture right here is me when I was little. I chose it because what I'm wearing is very gender specified as to being a little girl. I have a pink tank top on and a pink skirt on. And the girl in the back, it has like a blue shirt on and like blue jeans, so it's kind of like tomboyish and girl kind of situation. So basically I picked this because, what do you think a little girl should have on you? People are gonna think, okay, they wear pink, they wear skirts, bows, whatever. Right here, this is my best friend's family. My best friend is here, wearing a pink dress for her Easter Sunday, going to church. There's little boys throughout the picture, they wear jeans, a nice shirt, as the girls wear dresses, flower dresses, makeup, hats, whatever. I picked this because you can see the outline between genders. This picture right here is at my graduation of my boyfriend and I. He's wearing a pink shirt. I picked that because not a lot of guys wear pink because they think it's feminine. So that kind of pushes back towards the not so norms of society. We don't see a lot of men wearing pink unless it's for like breast cancer or an awareness kind of thing. This picture right here is at homecoming. I understand a lot of people don't really know what homecoming is, but in Texas, it's a big football state. So I had my big mom, my big senior mom, and this is my best friend that played football. I picked that because, again, you can see gender specified areas. The girls wear the big mums as the football players wear their jerseys on game day. I picked this picture right here. This is my best friend and I, the same girl that was in here. We have basketball jerseys on, which is almost too boyish for society. We don't have makeup on. We just kind of, messy buns and straight hair is basically what this is. Just wearing baggy jerseys that can go against the not so norms of society. This picture right here is my sister that's here. Her and her best friend at Powder Puff. Powder Puff game is basically where the girls play football and the guys dress up as cheerleaders. Basically the roles are completely switched. That can go against the not so norms as well. This picture right here is a picture of one of my best friends back home. She is gay and she cut all her hair off to look more masculine. That goes back against the not so norms. Because a lot of people are okay with, you can be gay, you can be lesbian kind of thing, but don't look like a boy, don't look like a girl. They're not okay with that. But I picked that because it goes against the not so norms, and she's brave enough to do that and do what she believes in, what she thinks is okay. This picture right here is my siblings and I at graduation, my brother and then my other three sisters. You can see that my other three sisters have dresses or a romper or makeup or whatever, and my brother has jeans, boots, and a nice shirt on, again, gender specified. This picture right here is me in a basketball uniform, laughing. And I picked this picture because basketball, a lot of people think it's a manly sport, NBA is always on TV, not the WNBA. It's not as popular, or people don't, not necessarily they don't believe in it, but they just don't think like it's a women's sport. So I guess that can go against the not so norms. This picture picture right here is me and my best friend that I live with. She's kissing my cheek, and I picked this because a lot of people will put too much thought into it. But in general, nothing was meant by it. It was just a funny picture kind of thing. That could go against the not so norms, because if I were to ever post this on social media or whatever, there's gonna be people out there that think, that's her girlfriend, that's this, that's that, when in reality she's just my best friend. This picture right here is my nephew. I'm holding a nail polish, a little bottle, and he's holding a little brush where you paint with, and he's smiling. His fingernails are also painted. That goes against not so norms. I didn't think anything of it. I think, kids should have fun, they shouldn't pick. Oh, and it's pink, so I guess that makes it even more not so normal. But Keegan had fun with it. I painted his nails, he didn't want to take the nail polish off. But again, it goes not so norms. His dad did not think that was okay. He wasn't very mad. He was just like, okay, Keegan, time to take the nail polish off. This right here is Keegan and his younger sister Sawyer. I picked this because it's, again, gender specified. You can see that she has sandals, a girly shirt on, her hair up, and he has jeans and a boy shirt on. This picture right here is still gender specified. Basically, this was during the summer a couple years back, and me and my sister had bikinis on, while my brother has swim trunks on and no shirt on. I picked this because if women were to ever do that and not have a shirt on as they're in public or they're swimming or at a beach, they would get looks at. They'd probably have to be told, you need to put a shirt on, you need to cover your boobs or your nipples or whatever. I know that's a lot of controversy and stuff. This picture right here is my group of friends at junior prom. You can see that all the girls have these long, beautiful dresses on, hair up, makeup done, and the boys have suits on. Again, gender specified. This picture right here is from my boyfriend and I, and we're holding a stack of money against our ear. I picked this because I know in recent chapters there's been a topic where it's like women don't make as much money as the men, or the men get almost not really threatened, but they don't like when women make as much money as them, or if not more. But in this picture, me and Carson have about the same amount of money, and we don't really care about that. This picture right here is after me and Carson at one of our high school basketball games, and we both are wearing the same clothes. We both have our travel suits on, and the outfits aren't really gender specified, so I picked that for that reason. This picture right here is my makeup artist who does my makeup for weddings, proms, whatever. She recently came out that she was gay and she has a girlfriend, and so they've been doing these photo shoots where they have no clothes on and they're naked and they use each other's bodies to represent love. So I decided to pick one of their pictures. It's not so normal, and it's very brave of them to even post that on social media and to take that. You can tell that in this picture they're happy and they love each other. But that is a visual representation of something that is not so normal or not society accepted. But this picture right here is from my senior prom with Carson and I. It kind of goes back to the recent prom picture where the guy wears his tux and the girl wears the long dress. I picked that because that's also gender specified. This picture right here is me and my sister whenever her mom and my dad got married. We were the flower girls, and so we had pink dresses and flower petals to throw, little cowgirl hats on. I picked this because there's, not that I know of, but I've never seen a flower boy or a ring bearer or whoever it is as a girl. So those roles are pretty much set for a wedding. Flower girls have to be little girls, and ring bearers need to have little boys dressed up in a suit or whatever. I picked that because for simply that reason. A lot of these pictures are gender specified, just due to the outfits or the action that's taking place. And the other pictures that are not so normal go against society pretty hard. Like the painting Keegan's nails or going against the picture here. These, this is the one where their outfits are very different. The money. This is where if I posted that on social media, it probably wouldn't be accepted. But all of these pictures are basically my 20 images of what I think go against the normal and what does not go against the normal.